Hello everyone, here are your last day of April messages from Lyra, the Galactic fur baby. So Mummy's done a shuffle. We cut the cards into 3 piles. Oops. Put them back into one. And we're going to choose, I think we're going to do 7. We're going to do the Kachina knife spread. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, baby. So these are the right ones. Here we go. We have the Chariot, the 3 of Cups, the Sun card, Ace of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the 2 of Swords. So we're looking at the energies for the next few days, and as we're moving from April into May, there's an exit and an entry point. So we're exiting one month and entering another. We're still in the sign of Taurus, so all the earthly things that are going on around us and within us and in nature. So the first card, which is the situation at present, is the Chariot. And this is about energy moving very swiftly forwards, nothing holding you back, which is interesting for the Taurus energy because they like to take their time and have a long-term view of life and situations around. So this is saying that there is something coming very, very swiftly, thank you darling, which can be life-changing. It's abrupt, it's fast, it's swift, it's whoa, look out, didn't see that one coming. Now for those of us who are wakey, this is about being receptive, being open to something pretty swift and fast coming into our lives. So on a collective level, this is Aries energy. So Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. So there may be kerfuffles, there may be fisticuffs, there may be people wanting to stand up and knock down, fight. And sitting next to it is the Ace of Swords. So this is words. This is, an ace is always a new beginning. It is information coming out, which a lot of people don't want to be revealed. And again, this is Athena. She's a goddess who says her bit. She doesn't hold back. She doesn't bite her tongue. She says exactly what needs to be said at the most appropriate time. So the time is appropriate right now for something to be said on a major level, because it's an ace. It's not a lesser number in the deck. If you look at her background, there's nothing growing there. There are storm clouds, so something's coming, and it's been stirred up. So there are mountains behind her. Mountains are to do with our work, with our career. It can also be the the government, the structures of our lives. And because nothing has been growing properly around us for quite a while now, we've really been living on fumes, I suppose. So something really, really important, really shocking, really life transforming is about to show up in the coming days. And Lyra says, definitely, Mum. That's a definite yes there. So looking at the card of the past, we have the sun. So the sun is revealing something to us. It's shining on the situations around us. It's not cloudy. It's not foggy. The sun is in full operation. So this is also about the flares, the electromagnetic pulses, solar flares coming coming from the sun. Can you just move that little tootie out of the way? Thank you, darling. And shining a bloody great arc light onto the situations around us. So things being revealed really, really profoundly. It cannot be hidden any longer. The sun, this can also represent California, Hollywood land, where those who trade in illusion will suddenly be revealed. Yeah, there's no changing what is coming. This is timely. It's yeah, it's time for something really, really, really big to be revealed. And I know a lot of people are saying this, that when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Well, buckle up, people, because it's here. We don't have to wait any longer. It is here. It's right in front of us. The Three of Cups is usually a card of celebration. It can denote marriage, party, having people get together and raise a cup of cheer. So I get the sense here that an awful lot of people, so these little mermaids here, this is to do with Atlantean energy and the what has been hidden from us with regard to our ancient history, the Tartarians, the Lemuria and Atlantis. So something coming back that has been obfuscated, hidden from us. And these lovely mermaids are raising their chalices in celebration. In this picture, it's nighttime and the moon is shining brightly on the waters. And the sparkles on the water are related to a goddess called Salacia. She's the wife to Neptune. So she's in charge of all the glistening sparkles on the water from the moon and from the sun. So the three, my sense of this is that there are three things coming into view. So the Ace of Swords can be to do with the mainstream media, but also the alternative media. And the sword is a bloody great sword. It's not just a little one. So this is something that's cutting ties, cutting away. Those who have spoken against certain things will have to stand up now and be counted. This can also be within 3 days. Cups is emotions, but it's also our intuition, our sense of knowingness, how we just know things, about being discerning. So a lot of the information out there at the moment on the mainstream news and also alternative Don't believe everything that you see and you hear. I remember my nephew when he was 4 years old, he was watching Iron Man, the movie, and he hid behind the sofa because it was scary. And I said to him, they're only acting, darling. It's only a show. They're just real people and they're all dressed up and they're just acting. Oh, he said, but the news is real. And that's what he was programmed with at 4 years old. He believed that the news was real. Boy, what do we know now about things? So whatever shows up can be shocking, can be life-changing for everybody. It just depends how you receive it. If you can be the observer and detach from the drama, you might even be able to laugh at it. It can be a cosmic joke. So this is what is coming ahead as we move into May. So we have the Devil card, and it sits beneath the Chariot, which I said is about very fast, swift-moving information coming at us. And it's to do with these sort of things. So a lot of things being revealed about the dark side of life, manipulation, corruption, somebody dancing to somebody else's strings. Also with the King of Pentacles, this is interesting because there is a certain king who is about to be crowned in the not too distant future, within the next week or so. And there's something about that ceremony which may go awry, it may go wrong, it may be postponed. I'm reminded that when Queen Victoria was crowned, she had to go back into the cathedral and redo part of it because they got it wrong. So I'm not sure if she got crowned during a Mercury retrograde period, but Charlie's going to be, supposedly, crowned during a Mercury retrograde period, and also on an eclipse and a full moon in Scorpio. So he's a Scorpio. And the eclipse is at 16 degrees. And Charlie's sun is in Scorpio at 16 degrees. So it'll be interesting to see what unfolds. This can also indicate issues around the financial system. Because if you see here, there's a goat. This is the sign of Capricorn. And there are two goats on his throne. And he's holding a pentacle. Now, in this card, he is King Midas. So the story of King Midas was he wanted gold. He was very greedy. He wanted gold in his life, and that's all that interested him, was wealth and riches and abundance. So the gods granted him his gift and said that everything he touched would turn to gold. And he was delighted. He thought, oh, great, I've got my wish come true. However, everything he touched turned to gold. The food that he wished to eat turned to gold, so he couldn't eat it. And he was starving. Every single thing that he laid his hands upon turned to gold. So eventually he asked for the gift to be taken away so that he could survive and he could eat again. So there's a theme here about greed. About being unable to eat. And what it is that you truly value. So this is also the earth element of Taurus. And also Virgo. So it may be a time for us to rethink our finances, to rethink what is of true value to us. If we can't eat, then we perish. And then the Two of Swords, which has shown up in the last 2 or 3 readings, confirms again fighting, arguing, battling, conflict. 2 people against each other, and you in the middle not wanting to hear what's going on. So part of this is about being realistic and listening to both sides, but also part of it says, if you're constantly in your left brain, the logical side of things, I'm always right, allow your intuitive side to open up, so your right brain, allowing you to see both sides of a conflict, of a situation, not necessarily taking a decision straight away, being able to step back. If people want to continue their fight and their conflict, you do not have to join in. You can say, oh, get on with it, come back and tell me who won later on. Yes, part of it might be your patterning, your belief system, your programming. But if you can step back, and view it as a lesson learned, then you don't need to repeat it in any shape or form in the coming days. So we'll look at the card on the bottom of the pack, which is the King of Cups. Well. That's Charlie. That's Charlie boy. So we'll leave you with that. And we hope you've enjoyed our little message from Miss Lyra, who's sending you lots and lots of galactic blessings and love. And we'll see you again very soon. Bye.